Hey world, I think I'm live. I'm live. Hey world, I am inside of a different program than I typically use. I typically just stream on my phone, but I'm sitting at my computer right now. As you can see, there's Stella behind me. Breaking news. This is different. I'm looking here. I should look up. Hi everybody, Jessica Kirsh here. Today is Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020 at 9:40 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I just saw an article. I haven't read anywhere else. I haven't looked anywhere else. But according to the Los Angeles Times on Twitter, California will ban the sale of ICE, internal combustion engine vehicles or gas-powered vehicles, in the year 2035. 2035. I'm not sure why I said it like that. That's 15 years from now. No longer will they be able to sell gas-powered vehicles, according to this article. I just saw the headline and this is something that I have been hoping would eventually transpire with the transition towards electric vehicles, sustainable energy. There's still other uses for gas, I understand, in the economy. But this is very exciting. So I don't know if any other states have done this, or I'm assuming California is probably the first. Hi, Alex. Did you hear? Thanks for popping on and thanks for commenting. You're awesome. Did you hear about this ban? I just read it on Twitter. I'm looking at it right now. It says that Governor Gavin Newsom. Yeah, very exciting. Fairly aggressive timeline. No. Hey, David Van Horn, what are you up to? You're coming in 2 or 3 hours. And Jay Charles, hi, thank you. We hope Wisconsin is next. Yes, for sure. This is exciting. Fairly aggressive timeline. No, it's definitely, yeah. I mean, I'd say it's pretty aggressive, but that's good because, like Elon said in the Battery Day Investor Shareholder Day presentation yesterday, that we got to move fast. Hey, Nemesis, what's up? Right, we got the faster that we can move, the better, obviously. Yesterday, Elon made a lot of really great, solid points. He said that less than 1% of the global fleet of vehicles, and I'm not sure if he meant global fleet means just vehicles powered by gas, or if it's also, that has to be in transition, like if generators count, or I'm not exactly sure. But he said less than 1% is currently electric. So the transition to completely electric is obviously something Tesla is working on, and leading the industry in. But less than 1% of the global fleet, and that's not a lot. And so he said it's going to take a lot, a lot of batteries, a lot to get everybody transitioned over in many years. So yes, I would agree. Long story short, I'd say it's an aggressive timeline, but I wish it were sooner. That's just crazy. And I'm just super excited about that. This is really something that I've just been hoping for. So what are your comments? You guys, other than, that doesn't seem all excited. Yes, Stella, she's got resting bitch face. Stella, she's like, I'm bored. Whatever. This is really cool. Thanks everybody for jumping on here. It is Wednesday, September 23rd, and I believe this is breaking news. I don't know. I should probably Google that before I say that out loud, huh? California ban. California governor issued an executive order. I didn't know that the governor of the today state could issue an executive order for a future year. I guess that makes sense, right? Who else would do it? Duh, Jessica. ICE vehicles. I wish that I could see your faces, everybody that was on, and we could talk and have a conversation. I guess that's what Zoom's for, huh? There's 18 people on. Wow. Thank you for joining. Everybody, hello, welcome. New viewers, welcome. Subscribers, returning viewers, thank you for coming back. This is the battery stuff auto line 1.5 hour thing. Battery maker will be hurrying up to increase their own production too. They really don't want to die. Exactly. Yep. Hello. Great point, Nemesis. Yes. They've got to be competitive. They have to stay competitive. Hey, Monica. And hey, Ryan. Thank you so much for talking and saying hello and chatting. This is awesome. I'm sorry I don't have a microphone. I'm just talking into my computer. There's an air conditioner running. But I saw the news and I just had to speak on it. So this is very exciting. I'm in Arizona and there's a lot of really big trucks in Arizona. I would love, what time is it here? It is 9:45 p.m. I am on, it's Mountain Standard Time. I know it's the same as, typically the same as Denver. I think Phoenix has its own time zone. What time is it where you are, Ryan? Monica, what time is it where you are? What about you, Alex, up in Canada? What time is it there? David Van Horn, you are in the Midwest. Is it 2 hours? I'd have to look at my clock. Thanks for jumping on, everybody. This is a big deal. But please, at Tesla speed. Hello, whoever just donated $4.99. Is that the name? Is that your, oh, that's actually your name. You donated on my stream yesterday, and I thought that you were saying, please continue your stream, but at the speed of Tesla's stream. But I think that's just your username. I'm not sure. Oh, Seoul, South Korea. Wow. 12, too late, 12:46 a.m., 13:47. So that's 12:47 in the afternoon tomorrow in Seoul, South Korea, correct? That, it's already Thursday there. What's tomorrow like? Nemesis, 11:46 p.m. Yep. 12:45. Hey, Carl Vogel, welcome. Thanks for checking in. You're in Tennessee. Okay, all right. Wow. Aloha, 6:46 in Kona, Hawaii. Marshall Brown, welcome to the stream. Wow. In Hawaii. So it's still, you're 3 hours behind, or not behind. I'm 3 hours ahead. I don't want to say it negatively like that. California band site, there will probably be a lot. Maybe, yeah, right? Tesla semis are, I think that the charging infrastructure, Tesla's charging infrastructure, actually had a streamer, somebody on my stream yesterday ask about, I asked them if they were in person at the Battery Day event, what would they want to ask Elon? If they could, have the mic and ask a question at the event. And one person asked about if Tesla will consider a subscription service for other automobile manufacturers or other automobile owners that are electric vehicles. I'm sure this has been discussed a lot, but it's something I'm curious about and I hadn't really read much on. So I feel that there'll be a lot of licensing and a lot of just really, not that it'll be interesting. I mean, and how will the gasoline stations, they'll convert over to electric charging stations. It's just a really great time to be alive. It's funny because I post on one of my Nikola videos, the opening scene or whatever, when I first started filming, was me at the gas pump, and somebody wrote about how it'll be nostalgic 10 years from now that I'm pumping gas, that probably won't even exist. Maybe, I don't know how long, but that's really cool. Show me your kitty. Hi, Cassio. That's Stella. It's Southern California, 9:47. Okay, all right, same time zone. Let's see here. Yeah, Tesla semis and obviously other companies are going to have to hurry up and catch up. What do I think about what's happening to Trevor? Oh, TK Oz, thanks for joining the stream. I think that I have some opinions. Maybe if Alex is still here, he's got some opinions. I think that I have a lot of thoughts. I'm not sure I'm ready to discuss them here until further the allegations. And just there's just a lot going on. I'm yeah. I just feel sorry for people who may have invested a lot of money, and all the employees and stuff like that for Nicola. Let's see. You thought it was a occasion, not a kitty? Oh, thanks. Yeah, she's sweet. She's happy. She's fed. Her belly is full. I call her Stelly Fat Belly sometimes. Let's see. What was the news? Market Scraper, what's up? You an opinion on Trevor and Nicola? Yes, Alex. Trevor and Nicola. I think that's somebody else that has happened to Trevor. TK Oz. TK Oz. Yeah, Alex. Let it roll. Nicola stock's value seems stable. Yeah. Interesting, right? Who's investing? That's what Stephen Mark Ryan, he's the YouTuber that has the channel called Solving the Money Problem. It's like, who the heck is still investing? Is it Trevor? Is it his family members buying up the shares? I was the first one on site. I believe I'm assuming, thanks to Alex, by the way, provided the address. I don't know. Did they drop 25% yesterday? I haven't been tracking. I guess I can look here, huh? Hedge funds are big with, oh, really? That's interesting. But please, at Tesla Speed, thank you so much for your donation today and yesterday. I really appreciate you so much. Still in it, right? It's also my question. Yes. And Jay Charles, your profile picture, or icon or whatever, it's like so small right now. But when I first saw it, I thought it was Stephen Mark Ryan jumping on because it's the same black background with the blue text. But I'm glad that you're here. Nicola dropped 25% today. No worries, putting me on the spot. That's kind of my jam. I like to be on the spot. You're tweeting back and forth with Alex right now. Oh, are you guys dueling on Twitter? Let's see. The news. Somebody asked what the news was. The breaking news is that, according to an LA Times article, I don't know how valid they are as a source, but I'm going to just roll with it. Says California Governor Gavin Newsom, his executive order was signed into effect to ban new combustion cars, so ICE vehicles, internal combustion engine vehicles, gas-powered vehicles. I'm assuming that means diesel engines, because they're engines, internal combustion engine, duh, Jessica, by 2035. So 15 years, no more sales of internal combustion engine vehicles in the state of California. That's big news. And the thing that caught my eye is the picture that is showing on the headline obviously caught my eye, but I'm a visual person. So I saw the picture of the cars sitting in traffic, like stopped. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see 5 lanes of traffic just stopped. Imagine, just think about all the exhaust and, all of the pollution that comes just from just 5 p.m. time period. People are leaving work and they're sitting with their cars running. In Arizona, if you're driving and you don't have air conditioning, you're SOL, shit out of luck. It's, so, the car is running and just, yeah, I could go on and on. Yeah, thanks for the news. Thanks for stopping by, Nemesis. Maybe to back out slowly. Okay. Hedge funds, let's see. Say one car acceleration video. Oh, launch video. Cool. Good fella. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know where you saw me. I appreciate that. That's helpful to know where viewers have come in from and how they found my channel and me. So thank you so much. I saw that you were on my stream yesterday. Thank you for hanging out. Not dueling on Twitter had lots of, yes. Dueling as in like just, yeah, banter back and forth. AJ Tourville. That means they're going to build a lot of infrastructure interacting to see how all apartments will handle this transition. That's a really, really interesting point. Yeah, especially, oh, I never thought about that. Market scraper. I'm gonna, yeah. I never thought about that. Great point. Existing infrastructure, apartment buildings. Let's say, I mean, I would use New York City, but that's like a really obvious one that there's no space to, not no space, but it'll be a lot more difficult for Manhattan, for example, to not, people don't have cars. Okay, hold on. Back up. Okay, put it in drive, slow drive. People in Phoenix, okay, so there's apartments going up everywhere in Phoenix. People, they're still building. And once an apartment complex is built out, how will they do that? You pretty much have to have a car if you live in central Arizona, the Phoenix vicinity. Everything is a minimum 20-minute drive, minimum. How will they do that? Does anybody have thoughts? At most apartment complexes here, not all, but the higher scale luxury, whatever you want to call them, they have carports to protect people's cars from the sun, right? Because it gets really hot. How will they, I guess they could, you know what? Like RV boat storage facilities, they just run a power cord to, I know that because my family had a boat. I actually towed it from Indiana, my family's lake house. It's this tiny little house, 1 bathroom in northern Indiana on this lake that's a flooded cornfield. I towed it from there to Arizona in 2015 using my ex-boyfriend's Toyota Tundra truck. We towed it across the country, and I parked it at an RV boat storage facility. And I remember the extension cords coming down to allow for the RVs that were parked there, stored there, to charge or have power or whatever before they go out. Maybe they'll do it that way. Or maybe it'll be like the BMW charging infrastructure where the car just drives on to a charging pad and it somehow detects it. I don't know. Discover you through your Nikola Factory coverage. Become a subscriber. Enjoy your videos. Thank you, TK Oz. TK Oz. There's a rap song there. Justin Timberlake song. TKO. That's what the song is. Going to bed. Good night, Jay Charles. Thank you so much for joining. I'm glad you found me. During breaks, students without Wi-Fi were asked to sit on cars in Texas heat 100. Oh, where they were doing homework. Oh, I actually have a clip of me trying to climb on top of a Tesla that I touched, and it was so hot from the sun that climb on top of it, like staying on the roof. We were testing to see if it could withhold the human body strength, and it can, which I'm sure you've seen Elon do, but yeah, anyways. So I touch the car and it's so hot and I fall and I like fall into the doorway and then I stand up and I'm like, did you get the video? And it's classic, but wow, that's nuts. That's insane. Let's see. In the EU, hello. All new build parking garages have to have provisions built for EV chargers, practically tubes and concrete that can be used to pull cable to the fuse box. Okay, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. So going along the lines of new construction homes here in Arizona, not all, older homes might not necessarily have gas to their homes, gas lines, because gas lines weren't like an optional or whatever for new homes way back when, or not that far back. depending on the price range, right? It's 10 o'clock, says my MacBook Air. Thank you. It announces on the half hour so I can see how my day is going as a self-employed person. So now when they build new homes, they have to, have the provisions, I like you said that, available so that they can pull gas, I guess, or they run a gas line or whatever. I don't know how that works exactly, but that makes sense in my brain. That's Jessica trying to wrap her head around the idea or the engineering behind that. Thank you. Anybody else? Let's see. I think that's a bit out after 50-year mark. There are lights on the carports, however, they'll need 220-volt power for faster charging, and the lights likely are 110. Charging is 36 hours on 110 or 6 hours with the 220. Yep. Huge infrastructure projects in the future, especially for rentals, apartments, condos, etc. Yeah. What about hotels? If you followed me earlier in the pandemic, starting on April 22nd, I lived out of a hotel. I was living in a hotel, multiple hotels, hotel rooms for 60 plus days. I don't have an electric vehicle. I have a Hyundai Kona. It's an ICE vehicle. The Kona EV was not yet available for sale in the state of Arizona when I bought this Kona. Plus the charging infrastructure, I wasn't certain would be in my favor, but the main point was that it wasn't for sale here in Arizona, and I wasn't going to drive out of state to get it and all that stuff. Thanks. Hey, Stippin, what's up? Stippin ain't easy. Hey, I'm so glad that you're on here. Thank you so, so much. Long time no see. I'm in Phoenix, by the way. Would love to hang out again. One of my friends is on here. What's up? Leon, Carl, let's see, it mounts with a few screws. Charging unit's about the size of a hose reel. All right. I installed a fairly easy 50 amp breaker in the main panel. Wire run in the charging unit is about this. Wow. And how 50 amp breaker? So do you have a Model 3? Do you have I'm assuming you have a Model 3 because that's what you referenced above in the 220 or the faster charging and the lights on the carports. How long does it take you to charge overnight? Lights are being installed in England with chargers. Great solution. Lights. Oh, light posts. When you say light posts, electricity, I'm assuming. Yes. Power. With chargers. Okay. Okay. Working with batteries every day, our society doesn't understand how difficult it is to make batteries for Teslas at scale, especially efficient batteries at that. Thank you for your comment, Boss Music. Charging standard is dominating or will dominate in US. Combo, I don't know. Anybody else have a theory on that? I don't know. Ryan, FBI's Scully Ryan, his question about which charging standard is dominating or will dominate in the US. Hotels can probably have valets to swap cars at charge ports. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's what they're doing now. What do you think? Let's see, hotels too. I don't have electric yet either. Jess, you should check out Arcamato. They are all electric and really awesome looking. Post a link. I would love to read and hear and see Arcamato. Are they in Australia? Are they Australia based? Also, TK Oz, I'm just assuming that you're Australian because of your name. I studied abroad in Sydney for 6 months in 2008, and it was the best experience. It's probably really the only experience that I feel was worth taking out student loans for college. I don't think I would have gone to school if I could do it over again, but Australia was awesome. Yeah, workplace is kind of important too. Yeah, definitely. I do think that the transition from COVID, and as a self-employed person, I've worked from home for 5-6 years now, or worked from anywhere. I work from coffee shops, wherever I can. I've worked from. I'll work on a doorstep. I'll work outside on wherever I have to work. And I've hoped, and not hoped, but I've always thought that the workplace structure would, not thought, I hoped that it would change and that it would allow for solopreneurs like myself. Somebody, an entrepreneur, I've read, means somebody who builds businesses with the anticipation of hoping to be purchased or bought out eventually. Solopreneur would be one person, myself, whom doesn't mind doing the work and grinding. So that's why I refer to myself as that. But the ability to work from anywhere, I feel like I wanted the workforce to experience that. The 9 to 5, 8 to 5, 7 to 6, or whatever workforce. After I spent 5 years in the corporate workforce in America, and it wasn't for me. So I was, like big office buildings, I felt maybe one day would, I didn't know it was going to happen so quickly with COVID and everybody having to work from home, but I feel like they might be turned into apartment complexes eventually, or housing, some kind of, with the housing situation, the homeless situation. Homelessness in California obviously is an issue, but across the United States and Arizona, it's just as big of an issue. Yeah, I feel that workplaces should be, that's a whole other thing. Co-working spaces are great, but workplaces they should transition and build them into apartments and multifamily housing. That was a rant right there. Thanks everybody for listening to my Kirsh rant. Let's see. Oh, it's based in Oregon. Okay. Huh. American, but I have been to Australia. Okay. TCAUS. Got it. I'm assuming, I'm pretty sure I'm dyslexic. Dyslexia has me read it. TCAUS. Thank you for the clarification. Eugene, Oregon. Super cool. Do you live in Oregon? About the type of businesses you do. Do I have a video? Do I have videos about it? I have some videos. I have some videos of me doing some repair projects. I repair phones, computers. I can swap the batteries out. I can upgrade the hardware. I can, attempt to recover data. I do some IT consulting. I'm also a photographer. My camera is right here. I don't do weddings. No weddings. I do a lot of event photography, but I sell online stock photography every smile. Yep. What else do I do? I do graphic design, web design, not anymore. I used to do web design. My brain is too ADHD to sit there for so long and do that. User interface design, development, stuff like that. Smile. I know you can't smile. Wow, $10. Thank you so much. Coffee's on me tomorrow. I'm in Minnesota. I have a Model Y. Nice. John, is it Check? John Check? Is that how you say it? Super cool. Minnesota. So I am a Midwesterner. I'm from Indiana originally. Whoop, whoop. Hoosiers. I'm a Hoosier. It's a Midwest thing, y'all. And then TCAUS is in Wisconsin with the big T's face. So you're a Midwesterner too. So many skills. Thank you. I like to say I know a little bit about a lot of things. So it keeps me from getting bored, I guess. But the downside is that not specializing in anything or certain things, I don't make as much money from all the streams, but eventually I will. I'll post a link. Let's see. I sell stock photography online across a bunch of different websites. This is my main one. Jessica Kirsh. And my business is called Jessica Kirsh Creative LLC. Thank you for asking. No, I should create a video, but I guess I just haven't really used YouTube. I've used it as an outlet to express my thoughts and opinions and blab about things like I'm doing right now. We're 30 minutes in, and I'm still blabbing. I've used it as an outlet rather than a promotional piece, I guess. But that's a really good idea. 72 degrees Fahrenheit, nice weather here. Oh, sounds awesome, John. So awesome. Is it humid? Midwest, whoop, whoop. That's right. You do UI design stuff. Thanks for sharing and inspiring. Thank you. Thank you for, yeah, UI. I did user interface design for 2 different companies. When I lived in Louisville, Kentucky, I actually worked on, I'm not allowed to say the company, but I worked on a really big manufacturing company's oven or stovetop user interface design. That was really interesting. And then I did some other work for a big tech company. They were designing an app, a mobile app, and it was for the Windows devices or Android operating system. Did some UI design on that. That was really interesting because if anybody knows anything about user experience research, the company I was working for at the time, it was two levels, and on the top level we had a photography video studio, and we closed it down, or not closed it down, shut all the windows, made it really dark, and had curtains, and held an official user research testing, I guess, for the mobile app that we were designing, and had people come in. They were paid to participate and use the app, and then us designers were able to sit behind and watch and listen to the feedback of what they thought was easy or not easy, or should be changed or could have been better, of how we designed it. So that was really fascinating work. Have you ever done any user experience stuff like that? I'm assuming you have if you're a UI designer. Let's see, 40% humidity. Okay, all right. Wedding photographers I have talked to have some stories. I shot about 4, and one, the bride fainted before. Oh no. She was so sick for pictures. Oh. Yeah, I admire wedding photographers. I have anxiety on a normal basis, and all I can think about, I've never been married. I haven't met somebody who I thought I would want to marry, but I just know I'm a visual person. Photography is very important to me, and capturing snapshots. Like when you take a picture, it's a moment in time, captured. That photograph says what, it says everything. A photo tells me so. They say pictures are worth 1,000 words. And I feel like it's a million bajillion words. It just tells me everything I need to know. And if I were to miss one of those important shots, like, I don't know, the kiss, they say I do, or whatever they say at the weddings, and, and then they're walking back down the aisle. If I were to miss those shots, or they were blurry, or my memory card, God forbid, froze up, or what, I would never be able to forgive myself. So that's why I don't do weddings. You have experience with that. Very cool, Market Scraper. Thanks, Boss Music. You're a good human. Thank you for being you. It's inspirational. It's extraordinary hard to find inspiration in my line of work today. Thanks. I'm so glad. And it sounds like you're in the battery industry, is what you said up there, right? Working with batteries every day. Okay. Would love to learn more. Boss Music, have you considered going to work for Tesla? They're hiring. Sounds like you might be a good fit. Oh, you work at Tesla Gigafactory? You work there now? Wow. Okay, so you're there. All right. Huh. That's cool. Wow. Super cool. What's it like to work for a company that so many people on this planet are excited about? Including me. I don't have my, oh, here are my glasses. Oh, let me, oh. Stella's totally into it. I'll push my glasses up. You'd love to move to Austin and work for Tesla. Yeah. Right? I see why he's a boss. Oh, the good one, Market Scraper. Don't. Boss Music, Tesla or Panasonic side? Ooh, good question. How long have you worked at Gigafactory 1, Boss Music, if you don't mind me asking? We're all very excited about it. This is so cool. There's still 12 people hanging out here, and I've been going 35 minutes and about a year. Okay, very cool. That's awesome. I want to ask how do you find affordable housing in that area? But I'm not going to ask it. I'm just going to say it out loud as I'm somebody who's struggling to pay my rent this month for October. I actually own one Tesla share. Recently, I purchased it. I've been wanting to buy for so long, but I've been paying off my debt, and I am on a cash-only lifestyle, and I've been that way since 2018, of April of 2018. Cut out my credit cards, debit cards only, cash only. And so I live within my means, and if I can't afford it, I can't do it, I can't buy it, I can't eat it, I can't whatever. So it hasn't been within reach. This month, I thought to myself, what if I buy one share and it goes up, I don't know, $100? I bought in at $371.98 about 2 weeks ago. I know it's dipped up and down, but I need that. I was hoping for 400 to help pay towards my $825 a month rent, 800 plus $25 for extra data that I use because of live streaming. So I'll need to sell the share. Hopefully I can get it for more than I bought it for, but if I break even, I'm good with that too. I just wanted to play for a little bit, right? You're in Finland, far away. Okay, all right. Do you also work there? So interesting. Guys, this has been really fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I wish I could see everybody's faces. I do have Zoom, a pro version of Zoom. Do people use Zoom? Could do something on Zoom. Let's see. Do you all use, I guess who doesn't use Zoom these days, right? Anybody want to jump on a call? I'll set it up and see what happens. Unless some trolls come in there, then I won't. Then I'll close it. Or Discord. Discord would be good. Do you all use Discord? I suppose it's getting late for a lot of the people that are on here, so perhaps I'll schedule it for another time. Let's see. Boring list of pictures, and it's been better. I do have a face too. Sure, Zoom would be cool. Let's try this. Okay. Let's get everybody's faces on here. Okay. Let's see. Copy invite. I'm just going to post the invite in here. You have no face? All right, sweet. That's a lot of text, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay. Meeting ID, passcode. Whoever's live, join me over there. I'm going to go ahead and start it. And then once this kicks on, I'm probably going to end this. I actually could stream it live. So I'm going to say bye here. Let's see. Catch you run later. Bye, Market Scraper. Thanks for joining. That there is age separation between the workforce or more like attitude difference. Yeah, great news. That's right, JP. Okay. I have a Zoom open with a cool screen or virtual backdrop. Let's see. Feel free to join. Let's see. Thanks everybody for stopping in and saying hello. Meeting ID. I understand if you have no face, if you can't have a face, or if you want to stay private, I understand that. Try to join, not sure, but we'll check. Cool. It's open. I just want to see how this works. Let's see. Lack of education, inspiration. I can see that. Or not, I can see that. I'm just saying interesting. All right. Good night, Carl. I'm going to end this. So bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for joining in the conversation. That's really helpful.